Hello everyone. Welcome to our masterclass on Mastering MS Excel. I am Tejas Thakur, Head of Sales Trainings at Kotak Mutual Funds. In the last couple of weeks, you must have gone through our multiple videos in Excel. This is a total series of 22 different videos on different topics which we'll be covering in MS Excel. This video, we're going to discuss about annuity calculations. So welcome to video number 6 of this 22 video series. And this video is going to be on annuity calculations. So annuity calculations typically are of 5 different types. Constant annuity without return of purchase price, constant annuity with return of purchase price, increasing annuity without return of purchase price, increasing annuity with return of purchase price, and life annuity. Our attempt is to create a product almost similar to the annuity plans which are available in the market. But this will be able to do for the first 4 types. For the type number 5, it is not possible because it requires a annuity table. Right? So let's start our calculations. What does the first type mean? So if I have to ask you the type number 1, which is constant annuity without return of purchase price, as the name suggests, what does it mean? It means that the annuity is going to remain constant and there is no return of purchase price. What is return of purchase price? The amount which you give to an annuity company for starting the annuity, there is a provision that that entire amount can be refunded back to you. Obviously, the rate of annuity is lower there. So let's do the calculations. As per type 1, your annuity is going to be fixed. The maturity amount is not going to be absent. There's no maturity amount. And the time period is fixed. So let's do the calculations. 1 crore is a retirement corpus here. 9% is the rate of returns. So nominal rate we have calculated. You have already studied in the earlier videos. You can go back to the rate or returns video, which was video number 2. The nominal return has been calculated using the nominal formula, which is 0.7207%. Term is 20. Future value, as we said, it is not there. And type we have taken 1. For annuity, we can take either 1 or 0. Both suits. So I prefer to take 1 because the annuity would start at the beginning. So I've got a SWP or an answer, which is 87,099. Let's calculate this. We need to calculate PMT here. Click on FX. The rate is given to you as this. This is the per month rate. NPER is given to you as 20. So you'll multiply it by 12 immediately. The present value is given to you as this amount. Now I will be paying the present value to the annuity company or here to the AMC. The type is going to be 1. Okay. So I've done all the calculations. My answer is 87,099. Now, what does this mean? This 87,099 will continue per month for the next 20 years. It will not increase because it's a constant annuity. And once this 20 years are over, nothing is paid back to the nominee. In case something happens in the 20 years, whatever is the outstanding balance of the investment or in the investment account, that would be paid to the nominees. Right? Okay. Let's go to type 2. So here what we have is constant annuity with return of purchase price. Means if you see here that on the maturity, you are getting 100% of the corpus back. Rest everything is the same. So retirement corpus is 1 crores. 9% is the rate of returns. Nominal rate has been calculated. Term is there. One difference here is at the maturity also, that is a future value, I've taken 1 crores because this is with return of purchase price. Type is 1. Let's calculate the SWP is equal to PMT bracket open here, fx. Rate is given to me as 0.707207%. Number of years is given to me as 20. I'll multiply it here itself by 12. Present value is given to me as this amount. So I'll just take minus and add this amount here. Future value is given to me as this amount. Type is 1. My answer is 71,557 rupees. So here, this annuity will continue constant without changing per month. In case nothing happens at the end of 20 years, the entire corpus of 1 crore gets paid back. In case something happens in between, also the corpus gets paid back. Now you must be wondering, how does this product work? This product works by paying the interest which it generates to the investor on a monthly basis. So understand here that only the interest component is getting paid. The principal is intact. So whether something happens in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, or nothing happens, I will still get the principal back. Now, if you want to do one more check here, change the term in case of a return of purchase price. So let me change this. It is 20 year in front of you. I'm changing it to 30. Nothing happens. I'm changing it to 50. Nothing happens. Even if I change it to 100, nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. Why? Because this is just interest payout. Nothing is taken from the principal. Okay. So this is also known as perpetual annuity. The word perpetual means it will go to eternity, lifelong. Fine. Chalo. Let's go to the third example. Increasing annuity. Now here, what I need is an increasing annuity. So increasing annuity, you have seen in the retirement calculations, we take the differential rate or the real rate of returns. We'll do the same thing here. Retirement corpus is given to me. Okay. Rate of returns is given to me. Inflation rate is given to me as 7%. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the differential using the real rate of returns formula, which is 1 plus NR upon 1 plus IR minus 1. So what I'm getting here is 1.8692. But still, this is the annual real rate of returns. I will have to go back and calculate the monthly rate. So for that, I use a nominal function. Fine. I'm calculating the nominal monthly rate. Now let's do the rest of the calculations. So is equal to, again, PMT here, bracket open, FX. Rate, I'm going to use this. This is the monthly rate. N per is 20. I'm going to multiply it by 12. Present value is minus. I'm going to take this amount. Future value is not there. Type I'm going to take as 1. So my answer is 49,820 rupees. This is the answer for annuity, which is increasing and without return of purchase price. Let's do one more calculation. So increasing annuity with return of purchase price. Everything else remain the same. Only difference which you know is that on maturity also you'll have the same amount which is there. Okay, so let's do the calculation. Is equal to PMT, bracket open, FX. The rate is this amount. N per is 20 years multiplied by 12. PV will be minus 1 CR. Okay. Future value will be plus 1 CR. Type is 1. My answer is 15,421 rupees. Now, again, remember, since this is increasing annuity, the annuity will increase the rate of 7% per year. So first year, it will remain at 15,000 rupees. Second year, it will grow by 7%. Third year, again, it will grow by 7%, and so on and so forth. Now, all these 4 calculations I've summarized for you. So let me share that with you here. So if you see These are the 4 types of annuities and the 4 type of payouts which you can get. Now, the first and the second annuity do not make sense to us because these are constant annuities. Post-retirement, I am definitely going to face a inflation. So I need to counter for that. Even if I take an annuity of 1 lakh rupees per month, after 5 years, it's going to make no sense to me. So hence, the constant annuity does not make sense. Between 3 and 4, there is no requirement of return of purchase price. So 2 options I give you. One is you have an annuity of 49,000 rupees. And whatever is the account balance, in case something happens to you, goes to your nominees. Second case is you only get less than 1/3 of that amount as annuity. And if in case something happens to you, your family gets good amount of money. Now, does this make sense for you? No. So the best of all the 4 options which are there is option number 3, which is increasing annuity to take care of inflation and without return of purchase price. So for that category, at least the annuity amount or the SWP will be higher. So this brings me to the end of this video. You can get in touch with us on kmnc.trainingqueries@kotak.com. If you want to have this Excel sheet which I discussed, you can mark a mail to tejas.thakur@kotak.com mentioning the video for which you want the Excel. You can also save my number, which is 9619-510328, and send a message so that we can include you in our broadcast group. Since you're already there on the channel, please subscribe to it and click the bell icon so that any further updates on Excel related videos and other videos on our channel, you'll come to know immediately. So thank you so much for viewing this video. See you soon in our next video.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.